How many of us have always wanted to be somewhere else than where we're at? Or perhaps you've wanted to have a little piece, a little slice of someone else's life. Or have you ever imagined being on the other side of your goals with a sense of accomplishment? Many of us have lists of wants and dreams and goals, but then we say, we'll start when it stops raining, or when the kids go off to college, or we'll start when the kitchen is painted, or let me vacuum first. Many of us, including myself, have had these distractions, and if you think or believe that you're going to start something from a place that does not exist, you're living in an illusion. Your beliefs, limited beliefs, and your thoughts are keeping you where you're at to keep you safe and comfortable. But in this video, we are going to explore how to overcome these distractions. So if you're interested, keep watching. Hi, I'm Moonlight Mason, and welcome to my channel. If you're here for the first time, please consider subscribing. And this video is number 5 of my top 10 videos on my top 10 rules for success. And in this video, we're going to explore how to start from where you're at. And we're going to look first off at 3 factors that we all share: time, energy, and our distractions. So our biggest distraction is time. The most used excuse is, I don't have enough time. Let's have the same time. We all get 24 hours in one day, and as I spoke in another video, the people who succeed at making their goals come true are the people who carve out the time, sacrifice the time, make the time. Waking up a little earlier, if that's what you have to do. Weekends, and what are you doing on your weekends when you're not at work? What are you doing with time? And you'll find that, sometimes you enjoy this TV show, or you enjoy going out for cocktails with your friends, and that is where you need to get that block of time and say, I need to prioritize. I only have 24 hours in one day, and I'm so busy right now with everything that's on my plate that I need to steal the time, exchange the time that I, take to do X, Y, and Z, because it's a habit, and I'm going to put it towards your primary goal. So that is time. Number 2 is energy. Now, all of us have certain energy peaks during the day where I call them energy zones. And that's when you feel like you have the most energy to give. And then it can decline from there. Personally, I'm a morning person. So in the morning, I wake up, and that's the best time of my day. You might be a night person, and when everybody goes to sleep, then that's when you can truly focus, because it's really quiet and you can get more things done. Knowing this piece of information on your top energy zone, it's going to help you so much, because you're going to realize, wow, when I have the most energy, I'm wasting it on mundane tasks. The bright, clear brain cells to wash the dishes. Pictures that I really admire, Derek Rydell, he says, instead of watering your lawn with holy water. I love that. Here is a hot tip. When you know your peak energy zone, okay, so let's say your peak energy zone is in the morning, like mine is, this is like like ingredients, okay? These are two ingredients that we are going to tie together. One is your peak energy zone, and the second thing, when you're in that zone, when you have that energy, what I want you to do is to do something that makes you really happy, okay? So it's going to increase your vibrational frequency. You're going to be really, really happy because you've got all this energy. And for me, like, I could be listening to one of my favorite songs, right, with headphones really loud, and I can get into singing out loud, and I can dance a little bit, and that singing and dancing makes me happy. So if I already have a lot of energy and I put on my headphones and I sing and I dance, right after that, I start writing down, I start thinking, how do I start this? How do I begin? What is the first step that I need to do? If you already have that defined and you know what that first step is, you've done your research, and you know the first step is to call this phone number and make an inquiry, or to send an email, or to write that blog, or to, you know the first step, do it. This is when you want to do it, because this is when you're going to get the most quality out of you, is when you're happy and you're in your top energy zone. And one of the things that we need to know is that, where does this come from? Well, it comes from your ego in an attempt to keep you comfortable and safe. See, the ego doesn't like change. And if you keep repeating the same thing over and over and over, the ego is very happy, because the ego says, wow, this is what we're used to, we're comfortable, and we're safe, but now you want something different. And what you need to know is you need to override your ego. How do we override this ego? Well, first of all, we override it by acknowledging that we do have these distractions, by writing them down, by being crystal clear on what your current circumstances are and where you want to go, clear about what you think you know, because what you think you know may no longer be applicable. Everything. You might think you know what the first step is, but you know, things change. What you know may no longer be applicable. May light on what you have and shine the light on who you truly are. Pure joy, pure happiness, and full of talents, gifts, and abilities that the world is just waiting for you to express. This is Moonlight Mason. I encourage you to leave me any comments, any questions, and I will see you in my next video, number 6.